everybody can see it.
You're about to write it out and know which way it works best.
There's an echo. The audio works.
Which way do you want?
betroth you to me forever. I will betroth you to me in faithfulness and justice, in love and compassion. I will betroth you to me in faithfulness, and you shall know the eternal one.
Bruchim habaim b'shem Adonai, be'rachnuchem libeit Adonai. Blessed are you who have come here in the name of God. We bless you here in this house of God. Idu et Adonai b'simcha, bo lifanav birana. Serve Adonai with joy. Come into God's presence with song. And what beautiful song we just heard. We rejoice that Candace and Jacob are joining in marriage, in this Jewish marriage, in the presence of God and loved ones. Mi adir al hakol, mi baruch al hakol, mi gadol al hakol, hu yivarech katan v'kala. O most awesome, glorious, and blessed God, grant your blessings to this bride and groom, surrounded by loved ones whose joy and prayers are here with you today. You stand under this chuppah, symbol of your Jewish home. May your home always be a shelter against the storm, a haven of peace, a stronghold of faith and love. And I ask the entire community to join with me in the Shehecheyanu. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, Shehecheyanu, b'kiyonu, b'higyanu, l'azman hazeh. In this union, the sacred work of creation goes on. God joining man and woman, God planting the divine likeness within them. Man and woman were created in the divine image. Male and female, God created them. We rejoice in this Jewish union of Candace and Jacob, and may the divine animate within each of them, and may each help the other to continue to grow in God's likeness. So Candace and Jacob, this has been a long time coming. It says in Midrash Rabbah Breshit, I'efshar le'ish bli isha, I'efshar isha bli ish, v'shnechem im hashchina. A man cannot be without a wife, a woman cannot be without a husband, and both of them together under divine presence. The Shekhinah. Yes. This decision of yours to stand here today under this chuppah began probably the first time you stood under this very chuppah. Also in a house of worship, but not this one. Many years ago, nearly 3 decades ago, in a Unitarian church, where you both went for the first time and found one another. I think as the Arnolds did in this beautiful framed picture that many of you will see, was a gift from them, they couldn't be here today, it was Beshert. This Beshert continued through getting to know each other, through trying to blend two families, which is not the easiest way to start a relationship. And the first time that you stood under this very chuppah, when you began officially your years of establishing your home together, you have shared much in those years. Your sense of humor, which we all love from both of you. Your love of the outdoors, this magnificent home you live in the woods, and your love of hiking and climbing and camping. Your continual interest in constantly learning. And you have continued to grow and love one another through difficult times and through laughter through extra years of schooling that you, Candace, took on, your career and now your retirement, Jacob, the move years ago to the Upper Peninsula, and your house in the woods. And here in Marquette and Ishmael, the Jewish community welcomed you. And you finally found a religious home that the two of you felt ashamed and feel comfortable in. And it was here in this community, Candace, that you made the choice to become Jewish and to embrace the Jewish people. And here also in this community, you both stand today, surrounded by your friends, many of whom are your Marquette family. You stand here today under this chuppah, not merely to repeat or renew vows, but having decided to state your love for each other in the ancient words of our tradition, having chosen a full Jewish ceremony in front of your family and friends here. By doing this, you have chosen another way to commit yourselves to one another, to this wonderful community, and to the Jewish people of Israel. And so, this is why, in particular, all of us rejoice with you today, and hope that you have many more years of enjoying your life together, and we call it this very special day. And now we have the first of the two Kiddush cuts. The Birkat Erusin was originally done when a couple got engaged, and it was the first part of a long engagement before the marriage. Today we put this all together into one ceremony, but we still keep 2 sips of the wine. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'hitir lanu et hanisuim v'hanisuot lanu al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. Baruch atah Adonai mekadesh amo Yisrael al yedei chuppah v'kiddushin. We praise you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who empowers us with mitzvot and consecrates this marriage. We praise you, Adonai, our God, who sanctifies our people through kiddushin, the sacred rite of marriage at the chuppah. And now, we will have the ring ceremony. We got them to take off their rings before, so we can put them back on. In liberal tradition, it is an egalitarian ceremony where each one will say the words to the other. So first, Jacob, you will place this ring on your beloved's finger and say after me, Hare at, at, Mikudeshet li, Mitaba'at zo, Kadat Moshe, V'Yisrael. Be consecrated to me. Be consecrated to me.
Be consecrated to me.
With this ring.
With this ring.
As my wife.
As my wife.
In keeping.
In keeping.
With the laws of Moses and Israel.
With the laws of Moses and Israel.
Candace, place the ring. Put it on. You had trouble getting it off this one. Put it on the little box. Okay. All right. Say after me, Hare atah, Mikudash li, Mitaba'at zo, Kadat Moshe, Yisrael. Be consecrated to me, with this ring, as my husband, in keeping with the laws of Moses and Israel. And now we have the Sheva Brachot, the 7 blessings. I will not translate each, but I will explain first what they are. The first is the fruit of praising God for the fruit of the vine. Got the ring on. It's there now forever. Yeah. The second praises God, who is the creator of all things. The third praises God, who's creator of man and woman. The fourth, we praise God for life's everlasting renewal. Then we praise God who causes Zion to rejoice in her children's happy return. And the sixth, causing the bride and groom to rejoice. And finally, the seventh, the summary of all, causing the bride and groom to rejoice with each other. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, shehakol bara likvodo. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, yotzer hadam. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher yatzar hadam b'tzalmo, b'tzelem Elohim. Mutam nito, v'hikim lo, mimenu binyan adei ad. Baruch atah Adonai yotzer ha'adam. Sos tasis v'tahagel tzion, v'kibutz banecha, v'tocha v'simcha. Baruch atah Adonai mitzameach Zion b'banecha. Sameach tisamach re'im ha'havlim, kisameach yitzircha began eden nikedem. Baruch atah Adonai misameach hatan v'ha'akala. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha, chatan v'kala. Ila rina ditza v'chedva, ahava v'achava, shalom v'reyu. Mehera Adonai Eloheinu, yishama b'arei Yehuda, u'v'chutzot, u'v'chutzot, u'v'chutzot Yerushalayim. Kol sason v'kol simcha, kol chatan v'kol kahala, kol mitzalot ha'chatanim v'chupatam, v'ne'arim mimishter niginatam. Baruch atah Adonai misameach hatan im hakala.
I'll get to see this later.
As you have shared the wine from a single cup, so may you, under God's guidance, share contentment, peace, and fulfillment from the cup of life. May you find life's joys heightened, its bitterness sweetened, and each of its moments hallowed by the true companionship and love. And I would like to read, I won't read all the Hebrew, but I will read in English the beautiful ketubah which they have chosen and which was signed shortly before the ceremony. On the first day of the week, the 11th day of the month of Iyar, in the year 5774, corresponding to the 11th day of May in the year 2014, here in Ishpeming, Michigan, which is in the USA, the beloveds Candace Lee Worthington, daughter of Sarah and Abraham, and Jacob Silver, son of Miriam and Solomon, entered into this mutual covenant as equal partners, loving and supportive companions in life. These rings symbolize their commitment to each other as beloveds and friends before God and these witnesses. They chose to say, we shall treasure and respect each other with honor and integrity as we create a loving future together. May our love provide us with the determination to be ourselves and the courage to pursue our chosen path. With this ceremony, we affirm our intention to provide for each other the protections and privileges of all loving couples. May our lives be intertwined forever and be as one in tenderness and devotion. As we share life's everyday experiences, we promise to strive for an intimacy that will enable us to express our innermost thoughts and feelings, to be sensitive at times to each other's needs, to share life's joys and to comfort each other through life's sorrows, to challenge each other to achieve intellectual and physical fulfillment, as well as spiritual and emotional tranquility. We promise to establish a home amid the community of Israel, which you already have, committed to the creation of an all-inclusive society, a loving environment dedicated to peace, hope, and respect for all people, a family filled with love and learning, goodness and generosity, comfort and compassion. We joyfully enter into this covenant and solemnly accept its obligations. All this is valid and binding, and it was signed by witnesses Helen Kahn, Aaron Sholnick, and me, the rabbi, as well as Candace and Jacob. As you have shared the wine from a single cup, so may you, under God's guidance, share contentment, peace, and fulfillment from the cup of life. May you find life's joys heightened and richness sweetened, and each of its moments hallowed by true companionship and love. And so in the presence of these witnesses who signed the ketubah and all those who are here, and in keeping with our tradition, you have spoken the words and performed the rites that unite your lives. You are now husband and wife through this Jewish ceremony. In the eyes of God, all the people, and now the entire Jewish community. I ask God's blessing upon you. Eternal God who blesses us, we are made in your image. We live in your world to work and create, love and be loved, to rejoice and be fulfilled, to share those with those we love. Grant that this couple who love each other continue to find the full measure of joy and satisfaction in your world. Bless them that they may continue to be a blessing to all they meet. Candace and Jacob, among all things, may you continue to be blessed as well with these, in loving one another, in appreciating how you are alike, in treasuring how you are different, in peace and serenity in your home, in the fulfillment of continuing to achieve and grow together, in the warmth and companionship of family and friends, and in realizing together your fondest hopes. I would ask God's blessing upon you. Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yikunecha. May God's presence always shine upon you and be gracious to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God's presence be with you and give you peace. And now we will break the glass. There are several traditional reasons why we break the glass. One is in memory of the fall of the original temple in Jerusalem. One is because nothing is always complete and whole in a marriage, and we must remember that there are pieces we must pick up and try to put back together. And then there's the story that I love from the Talmud that says that there was once a wedding, and afterwards everyone got a little bit too drunk and a little bit too wild and a little bit too happy. And so the rabbi went and he smashed the glass against the wall. Everyone stood back, horrified. And he said, we may be rejoicing, and we are, but there is still so much trouble and sorrow in the world. And we must remember, amidst our joy, that there are others that are not so joyful. This is a big glass you chose, so you got to Okay.